Hello, I am Liz Lessner, and I am proud to be a dame. The economy has been pretty bad lately, and I think that for a lot of women, they've expressed being discouraged, wanting to close up their business, or just feeling like maybe it's time to give up. But I actually feel quite the opposite. History shows that that's kind of the best time to open your business. It's the right time to invest in yourself. We're seeing larger corporations downsize. We're seeing a lot of stuff going on, a lot of uncertainty in a lot of different markets. The one nice thing about going into business for yourself, particularly small business, is you do have a lot more control of your future. You have a whole lot of control what's going on. So I feel like if you know what's going on, if you have your niche, you know your market, all women need is some confidence, and I think that there's a lot of opportunity right now, especially for women. Small business is absolutely not for the faint of heart. There are quite a bit of obstacles, no matter what you're getting into, but a lot of times that's why we get into small business. There's a great risk, and with great risk is great reward. I've faced a lot of obstacles. The number one obstacle would definitely be funding, and I think that's the case for a lot of small businesses. Unless any of us are independently wealthy, it's pretty hard to get going when you start your business. Funding-wise, for me, it was hard. I didn't have a college education. I didn't have a lot of collateral. I just hadn't proven myself. I was young, so I didn't have a lot of experience in any industry yet. So that was really the biggest challenge. I am learning that through the years that there's a lot more resources available, particularly for women. There's a lot more mentorship available to sort of help you get the experiences you need. People that I've met through Dames Bond have been helpful in connecting me with resources, educational partners, and also partners such as the partnership that Dames Bond has with ECDI to find funding, to find those microloans, and to find people that do believe in you, that might not be a traditional bank, but are still willing to take a risk on you and help you get started. So I think that for every obstacle, it can be surmounted. It's going to take some sweat. Professionally, sometimes it's hard to sit back and feel like you've been successful, or sometimes it feels it's hard to sort of take pride in what you're doing because it's so much part of your work when you work for yourself. One thing that really brings me a lot of joy is starting a restaurant recycling company with my partner Mike Minix called Eartha Limited. For years and years and years, my restaurants always recycled, which was great, but we had a goal of becoming zero waste, because everything that comes through a restaurant can be reduced, reused, and recycled, and that includes food compost. Well, food scrap hauling would be harder than you think, and in fact we had to change a law through SWACO here in Central Ohio. There was a law that really prevented us from hauling away food scraps from restaurants, but we worked really hard. We were able to change a law that was in effect, and we started a company that now hauls food waste from food service organizations and restaurants all over Central Ohio, and hopefully in the next couple of years you're going to see Columbus restaurants being some of the greenest businesses in Central Ohio. It's absolutely true. When dames bond, dames thrive.